Welcome back, Thrill Seekers. You've just boarded another episode of the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast, the show where two teachers clock out of the classroom
and head straight for the front row of the coaster. We're bringing you all things amusement and theme parks, from breaking park news to behind-the-scenes drama.
That's right. If there's a new ride announcement, a roller coaster shutdown, a spicy guest rumor, or theme park chaos happening anywhere in the world,
we're talking about it. And yes, we're giving you our uncensored hot takes, honest opinions, and all the theme park gossip you secretly love.
Because let's be real, y'all. Theme park drama can be just as wild as the rides themselves.
And you can catch every episode on all major podcast platforms, thanks to our incredible podcast hub, Buzzsprout.
Buzzsprout is our one-stop shop. It helps us distribute the podcast everywhere you listen. So no matter your platform, we've got you covered.
You can follow us right now on Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast.buzzsprout.com.
And here's a little pro tip for our real ones. Listeners who follow us on their favorite podcast platforms get early access to episodes.
Woo! Plus, if you follow the podcast, you'll unlock bonus content, extra candid discussions, deeper dives, and conversations we might not put anywhere else.
So don't just listen, follow, rate, and comment on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast.
And while you're at it, make sure you also follow the Thrill Seeking Teachers on YouTube for even more theme park content.
So buckle up,
keep your hands inside the vehicle,
and let's get thrill seeking.
Woo! Hey, Thrill Seekers. Welcome to the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast. I'm Dave.
I'm William.
And our top stories today, the theme park ghost town of 2026. Holiday World's newest attraction, Cannonball 2027. Universal Kids Resort, hit or miss. And the Comcast business split. Stay tuned for this and much more on the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast. Woo!
Welcome to the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast.
All right, y'all. Today's lead story. We need to start today with what is easily the biggest, most shocking story in the industry right now. And if you've been scrolling through the coaster forums like Reddit the past couple of weeks, you know exactly. Exactly. You might know what we're talking about. The entire community is losing its minds over what people are calling the Great Summer Ghost Town of 2026. Enthusiasts have been posting screenshots of wait times and disbelief. Right now, is dead in July. Historically, the peak summer rush and the crowds are just completely gone. We're seeing empty midsummer midways and mind-boggling low wait times. I mean, we've been to Universal and gotten on rides that we thought was going to be so much wait time, and it's not. I don't know.
And Disney,
especially with that. And I'm just, I don't know what's going on. And the forums are kind of talking about different things like economy might be an issue. Money is.
I think it's a lot. It could be a lot of variables. Just to give an example, Dave and I were recently in Orlando, and if you don't know, the Walt Disney World Resort is the most attended theme park resort in the whole world, with the Magic Kingdom at the pinnacle. And we were at the Magic Kingdom on July 4th weekend, and everything was completely manageable.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then 20 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes for this. We waited 30 minutes for Tron.
And even in my research, July 5th, Walt Disney World posted a resort-wide average wait time of just 19 minutes.
It's extremely unusual.
That's really unheard of in the theme park world. And I don't know if it might be ticket fatigue. It may be
money fatigue.
Well, yeah, everything is so much more expensive. Trying to have a family of four, even going to a Disney resort. We saw a TikTok once where it was like thousands of dollars.
It is.
Just to stay at a Disney World resort, and they're not lowering prices that much. And so the forums have been talking, and it's kind of crazy, what's going on. An e-ticket ride like Tron was like, when we went, it's like 40 minutes?
We waited 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
On an e-ticket ride.
I mean, technically, I feel like these are, to be honest, I feel like it should be like that all the time. But I mean, the parks want the lines to be there because they want the places to be busy.
Yeah, that's a sign of growth.
It's the sign of growth. It's the sign of
that
demand.
Demand is there.
I don't know.
Which is crazy.
And I also think, and I've read different things because I go on Reddit a lot.
Yeah, he's on Reddit all the time.
Some of the things, the general consensus was also, there's so many people that might believe that, it's going to be so busy on 4th of July. It's going to be so terribly busy that why even bother going, that just everyone decided to not go.
Yeah. I think that might be the fatigue of that. But even when we actually go to, and let's think about this. It's not even at the big parks like Universal or Disney. It's even at the regional parks. We recently went to Carowinds, and
everything was a walk-on.
Everything was literally, and it was like on a Monday when school is out. I mean, it's a peak summer day where we usually would think we will have to get a fast lane at a Six Flags park to even get on these e-ticket rides. And it's just like walk on that we go over and over and over. I'm like, King's Dominion, I mean, is it really, I don't know if it's a surprise for King's Dominion.
It's not a
surprise. But even technically our home park, King's Dominion.
We can't use that as an example. I don't think we should.
Well,
but like,
I mean, it was really ghost town though.
If we're talking about the very pinnacle of the industry, Disney and Universal.
Yes, it is.
And they were not popping. Like, we were at Epic Universe on the 4th. That place is usually slammed. Like, we had a couple of Zen rides on Stardust at Rope Drop.
Yes.
We waited 20 minutes for Battle at the Ministry.
Which is unheard of.
Curse of the Werewolf was like 15, 20 minutes, which is usually a long wait.
And we didn't even have to use our fast lane.
Yeah, we were given
fast lane passes.
Yeah, one of the guest services staff members at Studios was nice enough to give me 6 single attraction passes.
Be nice to these people, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. They gave us 6 single attraction passes for Epic Universe on the 4th.
We didn't need them.
We didn't need them
at all, which is unheard of. And so I think it's something worth noting, especially when we look at the economy, when we're looking at what these places now have to actually do to actually bring people into the park. Is, I don't know, maybe soon Disney's going to have to start really giving some discount rates.
Oh, over their dead bodies.
Maybe, do you think that Disney will start maybe discount tickets
I said over their
now?
dead bodies, but I mean, let's go back to the history of the parks. Walt Disney wanted his parks to be accessible by families. Now they've just become too capitalistic and too absorbed into the large amounts of money they've been making since Disneyland opened in the 40s to 50s, whenever it was.
Yeah.
And they make a lot of money, and they want to keep making a lot of money, and people are going to keep giving them a lot of money.
I know it's really a tough thing, and I would love to hear from you, the viewers. What do you think is going on? Why aren't people going to Universal or Disney like they used to? Are they waiting for 2027? Maybe.
What's happening in 2027? Disney damn sure isn't finishing anything. For real?
Maybe Universal's doing something? Is it something?
They're not going to be finished with anything either.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious?
That'll be in 2027.
Maybe. That? I don't know. Maybe that will get people back into the park. I don't know what's going on, but
I did look today. The wait times were high, just out of curiosity. So I feel like the 4th of July week is becoming a holiday week that might be doable for most families now. You may not, I mean, everyone thinks everyone is going to be in the park, so no one shows up. The secret is out, guys. Go on 4th of July. You won't have any lines.
We'll have no line. Now, look,
No
next year,
lines.
next year,
Next year,
crazy.
it's going to be inundated.
It's going to be inundated. I guess that's our fault. Maybe our bad.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
moving on to our next story. All right, guys. Holiday World just dropped an absolute $22 million bomb on the water coaster world. Woo! For 2027, they're bringing Cannonball to their 4th of July section. This massive mock rides creation is aiming to shatter 2 national records right out the gate. It's targeting a 75-foot drop and a blistering 45 mile per hour, which will make it the tallest
Sounds super fast.
and fastest water coaster in the United States.
No shade.
Yes. What the hype around this? I love how first of all, I love how Holiday World.
I love Holiday World, period.
Well, I love how they rolled out this announcement and made it very interactive and very I don't know, very Gen Z how they did it. They made like a commercial.
I found out that their PR person is a member of the owning family that owns the park.
Oh wow! So that look, it's a family-owned business.
Family-owned business.
And they did a $22 million investment in this. I simply cannot wait for 2027.
I was actually shocked to hear that this was their biggest investment, considering they have a B&M. How much was Thunderbird? Maybe $20 million?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know how much it was. See, that's your job. You got that's
I mean, your average B&M is $20 to $40 million. Mm-hmm. So I would say it's maybe $1 million more than the B&M. I'm actually shocked by that. But Mach is expensive.
Yes.
So
Mach is the BMW.
Yeah, Mach ain't
coasters.
cheap. I mean,
that ain't cheap, man.
When the rumors were spewing around, I was expecting something similar to what Dollywood was getting, but I was humbled quickly when many people on the forums told me that they don't have Dollywood's money. So they weren't about to pay $50 million for a night flight too.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, the coaster community is extremely enthusiastic with this announcement because, one, they have so many great water coasters already. If you look back at our
this is their
YouTube
7th coaster too,
right? If you look back at our YouTube video, they have some great water coasters that I actually got to try: Mammoth, Wildebeest.
Well,
Cheetah
those
Chase.
are water park coasters. This is like a water coaster on a track.
Okay, yeah, this is
different.
This is
like a roller coaster.
But also this actually does count as a water coaster. The Cheetah Chase, I did find out that does count because it is technically a water coaster that shoots you. Mm-hmm. So, this is on a steel track. This was on a steel track.
It's on a steel track.
This was a track.
And then it has some water features.
And features. I cannot wait. 2027. And hopefully, I'm going to speak this into existence. We will get Hollywood Nights tickets again. So we will will be there, and we're gonna take the day off again. And
we're gonna have to.
We're gonna be pushing that thing, trying to get onto it. We're like, we're gonna get in there and experience the great. Because that was it
was an incredible event.
It's so incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
So let us know what your thoughts about this new announcement by Holiday World, and 2027 is coming up. All right. So our next story, oh my goodness, Universal Kids Resort, hit or miss.
Or as other people are calling it, the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Or they're comparing it to Look, y'all are doing the most with these
Yeah.
comparisons.
Well, I
Like,
mean, look, it opened July 1st with seven highly themed lands. I mean, that's
highly themed.
loosely highly themed, tailored entirely to young families. It's supposed to be for ages 3 to 9, 10 ish, including Shrek, SpongeBob, and Minions. SpongeBob, I don't know, because mostly SpongeBob is for millennials, because that's who really grew up with SpongeBob. But Minions, definitely Shrek, and all of these different lands, and people are kind of watching it. And right now, if you take a look, this is the debate right now. If you take a look at the artist rendering of what they wanted it to look like, and the pictures that you're seeing right now out of Frisco, Texas, it's not looking too good. It's basically concrete. It looks kind of drab. It's not looking too good, and I don't know if families are willing to spend $80 to $90 to go
Their
there.
annual pass is sold out.
Their annual passes for that particular park
sold out.
Oh, I mean, I guess. Well, here's my thing. I want to push back on it, because if you're going to put the Universal name on something, and we're used to a particular brand, if you're going to open something, open it well or don't open it. I think with the regulations that Frisco demanded from Universal, they didn't have to build.
It put a lot of limitations on that part.
They put a lot of limitations.
Sight lines and height restrictions.
It's so many different things that I feel like, why Frisco? Why? I want to ask the executives, why do they have to build it there?
Do you all realize that this is going to generate jobs and stimulate your economy? So you want it to be as good as possible, then maybe, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just feel like one, this was not an investment that Universal really needed to make at that particular time in that particular area. You already have an awesome park with Epic Universe you just opened. You're already building a multi-billion-dollar new park over in the UK. Mm-hmm. You're already doing that. Why now do you have to go into Frisco, Texas to build a regional park? It feels like you did not have to do this, and you try to put it's like over $500 million that they put. $500 million. But really, it doesn't warrant all of the limitations that you had with it. It just really, I don't think it really was needed. To me, I think we need to really push back as a community.
I mean, as a business, you want to take chances to generate more income, and I think this is just them taking a chance.
I think the biggest thing that they could have done that would have been easier, and I heard this from another podcaster, was don't put the Universal name. They could have named it, they could have put it as a separate...
The Frisco Kids Resort, a Universal Park.
Yeah, they could have put Frisco Kids Resort / a Universal Park, something like that on the side, and it could have been easier. But what you're doing is you're putting your whole entire brand into something, and you're giving
whack.
That looks absolutely whack. And even the baking in the sun. First of all, you have these people out in the sun baking. The dark ride isn't really a dark ride. It's like an outside ride.
Then that ain't a dark ride.
And a baking hot sun. And you're expecting these people to be happy and and do that. It's, I mean, really, kids ages 3 to 9, they'll be happy in a cardboard box. So it's not really saying, oh, well, it's all about the kids being happy. It's not really saying that, because you can give kids, and those kids, that age group, anything, and they'll make it imagination land and make it great. But it's also about engagement of the adults that are there. And that's what Disney does, bar none, the best, is that they create places that are not only for the kids, but also enhances the adult experience as well.
Well, not only that, Disney creates an environment
that everybody,
you have the youngest member of your family to the oldest member of your family can enjoy.
Yeah,
that is good. I think that's we're going to talk about that later on in our discussion. Mm-hmm. When we're talking about our experience, his new experience.
Yes, my new experience.
Yeah. That's why he's wearing them stupid ears.
All right, so
but I think,
oh, okay, wait.
As far as this resort, they're just taking a chance. Whatever's going to come of it, I don't know. It might be successful. It might not. But
I don't think they should have done this.
It needs several years in order to change. It wouldn't be the first park Universal opened that was incomplete.
Well, not even incomplete, but I don't think they needed to do this. I think they should just go and sell this off and cut that loss and move to something else because...
that's not even giving it a chance.
I think the chance...
But here's the thing.
I don't think this place
criticism, you got to think of it like this. People... The most of the people are not going to be paying attention to the criticism. The criticism is going in waves and pockets. Mm-hmm. It's evident in the ticket sales. Tickets are high. Annual passes are gone. They can't even give out anymore. Mm-hmm. So that says a lot. People are going. People are going to go. Even out of curiosity, they're going to go.
Yes, exactly. But that's what I'm thinking. It might be of curiosity. Mm-hmm. But getting people to go
might be, and I've heard several people say this, if my kids love it, great, then we'll take them back.
Yeah, but my thing is, again, you can take them to a community poll and they will say, do you want to come back? Yes,
I want to come back. But a pool is not universal. So
right. But again, when you have something that's universal, you want something that the adults can enjoy that is taking the kids there. You can't just think about, of course you think about the kids, but also the adults that are there need to be able to do something too.
Have you ever gone to a park and you saw kids just swinging on a swing set and the adults sitting in the chair reading a magazine or doing something?
Yeah, that's it.
That's kind of how it is.
That's how they want to make it. But again,
that's how this part kind of is then.
Right. But then think about it. That right there, put it on the swing, that's free. That's free for them. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the adults that's spending money.
Disney would never do that.
I know, exactly. Disney would never. Disney would never subjugate that because you have to have something for the adults to actually be able to want to actually bring them back. The annual passes is good right now, but I'm saying you have to want people to really want to come back and want to continue getting those annual passes.
So let's see how this conversation shifts a year from now.
Let's see. Let us know in the comments what you think about this Universal Kids Resort hit or miss.
Look at the pictures that I'll show. If you've never heard of it or seen anything of it yet, Dave is going to show some pictures.
Oh yeah, I'm showing some video.
Tell us what you think of the resort.
What do you think?
Whether you think it's suitable for children or if it's just whack and they should let it go.
All right.
Time will tell.
Yes. Our next story. Ooh, this is going to be good. Talk about corporate shakeups. Comcast officially announces plans to spin off its traditional cable networks into a completely separate public company. But there is a massive win for us. They are keeping Universal destinations and experiences tied directly to the core of the company, which is NBC Universal, legally binding the theme parks to the powerhouse music studio IP.
Movie studio and because Universal does
movies.
Yeah. Well, they do music. Universal.
Music. I said music,
but they do music as well.
Oh, okay.
Universal Group. So Universal Group is in there.
Okay, but at the same time, the way I had to actually research this to actually understand, because I'm a teacher, right? Mm. We're teachers. I'm of a teacher mindset, and I'm not of a stock trading business kind of mindset. That's him. He's the business guy. Yeah. He's the business mindset.
I did it for a while.
He's in the business mindset. So when he even explained it to me, it was kind of like over my head because I'm like, okay, so the way I understand it, for those people who may not have that business mindset. You have the company now from NBC Universal Comcast. It's now going to be the broadband Comcast. The people who get cable.
Cable, internet, fiber
That's
optics,
by themselves. That's got to be its own publicly
all of that
traded
stuff.
company. And then it's going to be separate with the TV, the Peacock and network, and the Universal and all those things.
The entertainment.
The entertainment is going to be a separate thing. So is it a win? Is this a win for us? The debate is really up in the air with everybody. There are some coaster enthusiasts or Universal adults that are kind of worried right now because being a separate company itself makes them a huge target for other people to nab in
Other
and do
people.
other networks or
Other
people
companies.
or company or even people. Or people, we have our world's first trillionaire to come in and do a hostile takeover, and then our nice little Universal that we have.
Hostile takeovers are rarely successful.
But it's rarely, but it can be.
It can be done.
It can be done. So
or just
there
could
is
be a simple, amicable acquisition.
Right, and that's where people are kind of a little nervous right now, understandably.
I mean, come on, Parks people. Y'all know, if you know the history of Universal, it's not the first time. I mean, at one point, General Electric owned Universal. Private equity held Universal.
But I think
most of the growth came under
Comcast. I
Comcast.
think that's what people are most fearful of, is because we liked it with Comcast. Comcast is what really boosted Universal to where it is right now, to where it's kind of getting more neck and neck of Disney. And that is largely due to, the influence of Comcast. And that, the possibility of that changing is kind of getting people a little bit of the heebie-jeebies.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There's some people that believe that this is a good thing. This is, now they'll have their own separate CEO in that area that will be able to focus not on the broadband part, but just on the entertainment. And so that might be a good thing. But, there's other companies that might be knocking on the door, namely Netflix. Some people are thinking about Netflix and what Netflix tried to do with Paramount. So I don't know. This story is really up in the air. I think it's something that it really does warrant a debate.
I don't know. I think if you know theme parks, to keep the man, you have to grow them and you have to invest in them. Mm-hmm. Even the worst of the worst knows that. United Parks, Six Flags, they know that if they still want to get people coming through the turnstiles, they have to invest in them.
Except for private equity.
United Parks buys something for their parks every single year.
But it's not about really getting those people to really go around the turnstiles, because even on their calls they have admitted.
I think United Parks is run poorly, but the idea. The idea behind the investment is still there. They know they have to invest in the parks to grow. That's what I'm saying.
But look what
private equity still sucks.
Yes, but look what happens when you have private equity.
I mean, private equity owned Universal a year after Islands of Adventure opened in 2000.
Yeah, but that growth did not happen. The growth that we really see from Universal is largely in part to Comcast.
I agree. I don't disagree.
Largely.
I don't disagree.
So, I don't know. What do you think about this major shakeup? Do you think that we should be worried as Universal adults? If you really love Universal, put it in the comments of what you think is going to happen, or your predictions.
I mean, if they know what's good for them, they see all this building happening I mean, every single park at the Walt Disney Resort, they never done. Like, this is not their MO.
Yeah.
This is not Disney's MO. Disney builds quarterly. They've been known to stop building and wait till they get money from their next quarter to continue. That's how slow they are.
Yeah.
Disney is very slow building. They will do one park, throw an attraction or two, wait a few years, do the next part. No, they have Monstropolis at is it
Universal?
No, the Hollywood Studios.
Oh.
They have
Look, I don't even know.
what's the Cars one? Cars Land and Villains Land at the Magic Kingdom. They have something happening at Animal Kingdom. Are they doing anything at Epcot? No, they're not doing anything at Epcot because they just finished Test Track 2.0 at Epcot and some other enhancements at Epcot within the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So, like, to have something happening at every inch of their resort is not common for them.
Yeah.
So if Universal knows what's good for them, they're going to have to continue moving at full steam ahead. And if they stop, they're going to continue being a distant number two. Because right now, Epic brought them just a little closer.
Well, yeah, it really did.
Epic brought them a little closer.
I think it brought them a lot closer.
They're still a distant number two.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're going to move on to our next story, which is Universal just dropped the details on their brand new separately ticketed after-hours event called Universal Nights at Epic Universe. Debuting this October on the 3rd and the 17th. A ticket will run you a hefty $179 plus tax. Cha-ching!
For some popcorn.
Wait, I didn't even get to that part yet.
Popcorn and
I didn't get to that. Giving you a private 3-hour window from 9 p.m. to midnight. Oh, the values. This has triggered a massive uproar online. Enthusiasts are actively comparing it to the famous Orlando Informer meetups, right? If you don't know, Orlando Informer is one of those things where you can, they first started with Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, where you could purchase a ticket and you could get exclusive entry into the park after hours, where, you know, you could go around the park. It's basically very empty. Very few people there. You get a whole bunch of food. You get to go on the rides until like 2, 3 in the morning, and they open it just for you. So that was a huge draw for people. So
Orlando Informer, some of their events last up to 2
Yeah,
a.m.
no, that's what I was talking about, the Informer. And so that's what they're comparing it to. So the Informer lasted until 2 or 3 in the morning.
Two at the latest.
2 at the latest. And then they started, the Informer actually started including Epic Universe.
This year.
And those tickets flew out the window in like 3 minutes.
As a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago.
It took 3 minutes for it to sell out. That's how popular it is.
This is a $400+ event.
It's a $400
for Orlando.
And so people were waiting with the credit cards intact, ready. Pow! 3 minutes.
It was like Hollywood. It was like Hollywood Nights.
Yo, it was crazy. And so I even was, thinking about doing it. And I tried to do it. I tried to text the people, and they was like, "It's sold out. I'm sorry." I'm like, dang. Already? I didn't even get a chance to think.
No. You got to have money ready.
You got to have money ready. And so now Universal saw this kind of thing going. They was like, oh, we should just do our own little event, Universal Nights. But I don't know if it's landing with people because, this is only 3 hours exclusive. So you only have 9 to 12. At 5 lands, really, it's 4 portals, but 5 lands, really, to kind of just go around and do whatever.
With some popcorn and kimchi bowls.
Yeah, that's their special thing that they have.
It's unlimited snacks.
I mean,
Whereas with the Informer event, it's
they have
unlimited food.
They give you
can
food.
have a full meal.
They have full meals, unlimited.
They have a full meal. Like, so the Orlando, I don't know how this evening night is going to shape up with Epic, but for the Orlando Informer events, like, they like create a whole experience. You come check in. They have this lounge set up for you where they have hors d'oeuvres already ready. They give you the itinerary. You get beverages, free water.
Free everything.
I mean,
everything is done for you, and it's just really great. And you get, I guess, because they started at probably 8 or something like that, and you get all these hours in, each of the parks. And so
the rides are basically walk on.
So you just get so many different things. It's a very, very popular event.
However, with the Informer events, I do not believe they include meet and greets and other experiences and shows. Whereas at Epic, they're going to continue running the park.
Oh, full steam.
Oh. So you will still be able to see a show. You'll still be able to meet Captain Cacao.
But only 3 hours. I mean, exclusively. Because, I mean, what people are saying is if you come in, you can come in for the night at like 7. So you'll have, but they don't clear a park till around 8. That day. So you'll have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but some of it is going to be with people. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. And I don't know if this is going to be worth $180. Would you do it? $180?
I mean, if I still get the full park experience, maybe.
Pay $180 for 3 hours? 3 exclusive hours.
I've paid $180 for less things. So for lesser things. So
for shoes.
I paid more for shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
It's
I feel
right
like
now.
Orlando Informer has more value, but less offerings. It's just a rides experience, to my understanding. Whereas the Epic Universe, the Universal sponsored event, you still get the full park experience.
Well, I mean,
minus the food.
If you really want to, I guess, go to the show, that's going to take away some time that you could be doing some of the experiences.
You can do the shows and stuff at during the day. Yeah.
So it's kind of like
you can do the meet and greets during the day. So,
what is the real exclusive thing that you're getting?
Ride time.
Yeah, that for 3 hours, only 3 hours, $180.
Whereas for $400 and something, you get Islands, Studios, and Epic for a longer time period with full meals.
They don't give you snacks.
I choose the $400 something.
I know, but you have to have the credit card on lock. You got as soon as they announce it.
What would y'all pick? Would you pick the Universal sponsored event for Epic, or would you pick the Orlando Informer event?
I don't know.
That includes all 3 parks for $480.
Because Epic is
it's
awesome.
Almost $500.
Epic is awesome. I would love exclusive rides at Epic because, I mean, look, think about the express passes. Those things are like
they start at like 180, 190.
And so that's
I've seen them as high. When we went last July, we went to Islands on a whim. And we got to the park. We were like, yeah, let's just wait in the standby.
Yeah.
And we saw the lines. And we were like,
no, we ain't gonna do it.
Money came out of nowhere.
Money came out of nothing.
And we got express unlimited passes. So
that was a funny trip.
That was a very funny trip.
We was thinking like of actually doing a vlog and saying, let's see how many things we can do.
But you know what? We have it in us to wait in lines. You know, I was telling Dave before I met him, I didn't used to do fast passes and quick use. I would just wait in the lines.
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
We did it on 4th of July. We did it
but here's the thing.
We mostly did it at Disney.
But remember, the lines weren't as bad as we thought. And we thought it was going to be really, really, really bad because that was part of the thing.
We basically had the whole park to ourselves.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Oh my
I
God.
mean, yeah, it was a totally manageable day if you were to go to Epic Universe without an express pass.
It was
totally manageable.
It was
day.
a hugely manageable day. Like I was so surprised that I got on
And
things.
the ride up time was incredible too.
Yeah.
Nothing went down.
When we were there.
There was a storm. But I mean,
but it's Florida.
Yeah,
But it's Florida. Come on. All right. So our next story, Tormenta, belated grand opening.
It's open to the public now.
It's open to the public, but it had a little bit of delay, but it's open. It's open now.
Yay, another dive.
After agonizing construction delays, Tormenta rampaging run at Six Flags Over Texas has finally officially opened as of July 9th. The massive new record-breaking Giga Dive coaster finally has its guests and everybody can go on to it. The consensus from the coaster community is overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah. I checked 2 times today. Midday, I had to wait 30 minutes, so that's not bad for me.
Not bad. I think, he always checks ride time. You always check the ride times of every park.
I'm super curious. Yeah,
every single park.
Park operations is something that interests me because most of them are just bad. So I want to see. One day I want to do a YouTube video on what inspires poor park operations, meaning how they run the parks, how they operate the rides, how quickly and efficiently they get the people from the line onto the ride back out into the park spending money.
Yeah.
So like I like studying stuff like that because so few parks do it well.
Right.
So
going back to Tormenta, they have the new vest restraints. For that one, heard that people said it's pretty comfortable. The ride is being mostly praised. The pictures don't do it justice. You just have to go down there and experience it. So
glazing.
I don't know. Maybe is it glazing or is it actually really, really great?
So I actually am probably in the minority. I like dive coasters. I like most of the ones I've been on. I feel I don't want to make a trip out of a dive coaster. I do want to go back to Texas, and I was told that we've actually been to that park before. Not you and I, but my sisters.
Oh,
I didn't remember.
Oh, you was so little.
Well, I was too young to remember.
Yeah,
we were in elementary school.
Yeah.
So I don't remember going to that park, but we apparently we did, and I was shown a picture.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I would love to go back as an adult.
I mean, it might be good to actually go and experience Over Texas. We've never been. We're Six Flags Prestige Pass holders. God damn it, we need to go.
We've been to Fiesta, Texas. We've been to Fiesta, Texas, but not Over Texas.
Jeffrey Seabird, I miss him.
Fiesta, Texas was an amazing park.
Fiesta, Texas, awesome.
Amazing park, which should be sold to Hershey soon.
I love Dr. Diabolical.
Y'all didn't hear that aside.
No. All right, so our next...
I really don't know. That's just...
Well, let us know what you think about Rampaging Run in the comments. Tormenta. New. Yay. All right. Our next story. We have breaking news out of Carowinds. The world.
Hold on. He broke Fury.
I didn't even finish. The world.
He wants to read his stories. All you guys say is Fury's broken.
Oh my God. The world.
Fury is broken.
The world-renowned B&M Giga Coaster Fury 325 is currently closed and is sitting stagnant. The park had to shut the ride down after a massive lift hill chain physically snapped.
But that's what people are saying. I really don't know.
We broke it. We actually went there on Tuesday.
We were there Monday.
Monday, and a chain broke Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wait, we were there Monday?
We were there Monday.
Okay. So we were there
Monday.
And a chain broke Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When we were traveling back.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think I rode Fury at least 20 times.
No, it was like 10, I guess.
No, I counted 20.
Look, he always inflates his numbers. Anyway.
You were not even with me.
I know, but he inflates his numbers anyway, so you
at
can
one
never
point,
be sure.
At one point, Dave and I separated. He was somewhere in the water park because I don't do water parks, and I decided to just stay on Fury, and the lines it was basically walk almost the day. So
he broke Fury, and he broke Fury, y'all. So just blame him.
I mean, but that ride is a workhorse. It's the crown jewel of the park, and Carowinds knows that. They're not going to.
People are upset though.
I mean, if you travel,
people are upset.
You know what I think? I think these parks need to. You can say whatever you want about Disney and Universal. They put that shit on their apps. They put that shit on their websites. I've seen them go as far as putting it on their socials when rides are down. They over-communicate because they don't want anyone to say they don't communicate at all. And all we ask for is transparency.
And they didn't tell people.
You're more than happy to go on your Facebook and ask us to pay for shit like these new season passes and stuff. But you don't want to put when rides are down.
Yeah.
So, have the decency to communicate with your guest more consistently, and we might have a desire to actually spend more money in your park.
So there was a lot of discussion on Reddit because, of course, he's on that community, and I am on it too. I do watch it from time to time, but people are upset. People are upset that Fury isn't down, and people are saying that if Fury is down, what is there to go to that park for?
It's a great park.
It's a good park. Still has Thunder Striker, still has Afterburn, still has Copperhead, Strike.
Fury is Hurlers, a fun Woody.
Yeah.
They have a fun family attractions and a mine train.
Yeah.
They have some decent.
They have some stuff.
Vortex is decent. They have some.
Wait, what is that one that we hit our head on a lot on our?
The Arrow.
The Arrow one.
No. So, guys, we're going to do hot takes later. One of my hot takes is that all the aerodynamics, all of the parks that refuse to, if you're a park and you just want to hang on to your aero looper and you refuse to upgrade the trains to the Vekoma ones, like some parks have done.
Okay, you didn't have to say it like beep. Beep.
If you're trying to keep those rickety ass coasters and not upgrade them for the comfort of your guests, F you.
Beep.
I didn't say it this time.
But I mean, what do you think of this story of Fury? It's got to be up soon once they
hope.
Once they get the part from Switzerland or somewhere.
I mean, even remember when the support structure broke? It was down for maybe like a month.
But this one they have to actually get something shipped, and
they had a whole support shipped.
Well, we'll see what happens because that's their crown jewel, and they need that happening.
Do y'all remember when the support structure cracked on Fury?
How long
was it down? I think it was down for just a month, and the support structure
a month.
Yeah. Maybe a month.
Oh, that's a long time for a peak summer season. It's a long time.
I think it was the beginning of the season.
That's a long time.
This was 23 or 24.
No, I'm talking about this right now. If it was a month, that's a long time.
That's a long time. So.
All right, next story. Okay, Pantherian.
Yeah, speaking of gigas. So people,
I love Pantherian.
I've seen some postings where people are upset about Fury being down. They drive up to King's Dominion, and then Pantherian is down too.
Okay, first of all, let's pause right here. One, Pantherian is my most favorite Giga, period. I'm going to just go ahead and say that. No, I'm going to go ahead and say that because the stuff that I'm about to say is going to make it seem like I don't like it, but I love it. I love Pantherian.
It is his favorite Giga. It's the ride that made him an enthusiast.
But I am so upset right now. I'm trying to read the story, but it's just like paining me. The drama that continues at King's Dominion with Pantherian is crazy. The newly rebranded Giga is plagued by consistent daily shutdowns, constant shutdowns, and the community is getting frustrated. One of them being me. I'm very, very tired of every single minute.
We were there the other day, and
this ride is always getting shut down, even if it's a drop of rain.
So, but there legitimately was. So we went there on our way back from Carowinds on Tuesday, and there was legitimately a storm. It was raining quite a bit. However,
Dominator was running through the storm,
up and running
through the storm.
It was like almost. It wasn't a torrential downpour, but it was raining pretty hard. So whoever was getting on that ride was
through the fire.
Whoever was getting on Dominator was getting pummeled by the rain.
But they that thing runs with anything. It doesn't care. It just goes. I love Dominator. B&M can make a weatherproof coaster.
They closed it for a weather delay and were never able to reopen it when everything in the park was up and running.
I think that was their excuse. They wanted to say that it was weather delay, but really they just didn't feel like trying to run it. I don't know. I think at this point right now, they need to close it.
How old is Pantherian?
About 10 years.
No, it's older than that.
Really?
Look.
I thought it was 10 years. Oh, well, because it was Intimidator.
Wait a minute.
Used to be Intimidator.
I think it debuted in 2011, so that puts it at 15, which is half of the shelf life for a coaster. Most coasters are 30-something years. I don't think it's going to make it to 20, to be honest.
For me to say that they probably need to shelve it for the coaster that actually made me a coaster enthusiast, that really saddens me, is the fact that they cannot keep an Intamin coaster. Six Flags, I don't think they have the wherewithal or the money or the budget to really keep an Intamin coaster really for long term. They can't, because it requires a lot of maintenance. It requires you to use their parts, not for you to go and try to botch it and do other things with it, which is what King's Dominion probably did. They didn't follow the manual.
They cut some costs.
They cut some costs, cut some corners, and now we have this. And I don't think Six Flags, and we was just discussing this, I'd rather them do B&M well. Get a bunch of B&M coasters, really do another Fury 325 with B&M, make a Giga B&M coaster.
That thing was $30-something million.
Okay, but at least B&M, y'all can do well.
Yeah.
Y'all can do B&M well. It's a cheaper thing from Intamin or Mach, but you can do it well. Do multi-launch
and it's
B&M
not like
coaster.
B&M is cheap. It's not. It's very expensive.
It's not cheap, but it's something that they can do. It's something manageable in terms of their costs.
Yeah. It's like a Toyota Camry.
Yes, it is reliable. It is reliable.
Cost for parts is not as expensive.
And that is expensive. You can do
that.
It's
agreeable for maintenance teams, the technicians.
Intamin is the BMW Jaguar of the industry.
Lamborghini.
You got to be able to maintain it in order for you to have
F you up.
It is going to.
This
is what's happening right now with Pantherian. I think right now the best thing for them to do is to take this off. And we need.
So right now it's 15 years old. Do you think they'll hold it at least till a 20th anniversary? Then
I think they should have already done it. Right now, I don't even know if Kings Dominion is going to be even part of their Six Flags for much longer. I don't know.
Well, whoever ends up with it, do you think they're going to keep him?
No.
Because they're going to look at the cost. I mean, look at what they did to
maintenance.
They're going to look at the maintenance cost and decide if it's worth it. They're going to do two things. If this is what Six Flags is going to do down the road. If they keep the park, they're going to look at maintenance and the amount of ridership. If ridership is not at a certain level, and if ridership is well above maintenance cost, No, if ridership is well below maintenance costs, they're going to let it go.
I think they should just go ahead and let it go. And whoever buys King's Dominion, because my theory has always been, if you looked at our other podcasts, I think the 10 key parks are going to be what they and Six Flags ends up with at the end.
We'll see.
I think they're going to let go of King's Dominion. And I would love for a company like Hershend to come in and make that park
The problem
10 times better.
Here's the thing. The problem with that is there aren't that many stakeholders in the industry anymore. It could end up being someone from abroad or private equity. I don't know. Because they're literally the amount of players is getting smaller.
Because the cost is a lot. And then Six Flags, remember, Six Flags brought out the competition back in its heyday.
Yeah.
Back in its heyday,
they were buying up everything.
They were buying up all parks.
And that was the problem.
And then that's what was happening. And so now the players were getting smaller. And so now we have this, where Six Flags is like, oh, we bought too much.
Fair did their fair share. They bought Taft and Paramount parks.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they did their fair share, but Six Flags was on a rampage.
Yeah.
And so now we have this. And I think that something needs to happen with King's Dominion, Pantherian. The president that used to be of King's Dominion is now moved to Carowinds.
Yeah.
And so they have nobody. They have no...
Well, they have a park leader. It's just not a park president.
It's not a park president. So it's not a part of their key parks. I think they are letting it go. And
Time will tell.
I think that should be what it does. I mean, that's my opinion. But tell us what you think in the comments. And that concludes our news.
That was a lot of news.
Woo! And hey, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Thrill Seeking Teachers. Of course, you can see us, on our YouTube channel. Just type in Thrill Seeking Teachers. You can also follow us on Facebook. We got a Facebook group, and you can be a part and talk to us and see all the crazy stuff that we're doing. We also have a TikTok channel. We
got the socials on lock.
We're trying to get these socials on lock. And so you can also not only just watch us, you can listen to us in your car or at work or wherever you are using our, podcast hub. It's called Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout is a hub where we can distribute all of our different podcasts to Spotify and to Apple Podcasts and wherever you can listen to your podcast. So you can go to thrillseekingteachers.buzzsprout.com to see our website and to get exclusive content that we are going to just put just for you. And you can go and do that right now.
Welcome to the Thrill Seeking Teachers podcast.
So we recently as of this Tuesday, just got back from a pretty big trip. We were in Florida for over a week, filming, experiencing everything the theme parks had to offer. We skipped out on SeaWorld and Busch Gardens for many different reasons. No shade. Okay, shade.
Is it?
Tons of shade. Tons of shade. Just didn't want to deal with the BS.
Not on our trip.
No, when you're trying to chill. But the trip was initially going to be centered around Universal, and we decided to add in the Walt Disney World Resort. He was initially hesitant at first and didn't want to do it, and then changed up last minute.
The Thrill Seeking Teachers will be right back after a quick message from Lululemon. I mean, after constant pressure from not only the theme park community, but this one right here.
I mean,
I'm a universal adult. First and foremost.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, it is. Oh, yes. It is sure enough a thing. And those forums will tell you so.
Okay.
All right. It's a thing.
We started off the trip at the Walt Disney World Resort. We did Park Hopper for one day, which honestly I don't think is enough.
Well, wait a second. We didn't start there first. We started when we actually came. We actually went to this hotel. You talk about the hotel?
I don't want to talk about those.
I was going to say, all right, we went to the Hotel Montreal Express on International Drive. It's a great, not a great, there's shade in here, place. If you want a nice budget, low budget friendly hotel, you might go there. Didn't like it particularly much.
We normally don't stay there.
We don't stay there.
Considering the length of time, the price was right, if you know what I mean. It was clean, I will say that. It was clean. The beds were comfortable. I consistently, no, I'm being honest. Every time I walk past the lobby, on the floors and stuff, I consistently saw someone cleaning something. So
and that needed to be cleaned very badly. That needed to be cleaned very
he's
badly.
He's over-exaggerating.
No.
I think the issue with the room is that it wasn't that well appointed. It was lacking in some amenities. It was lacking in electrical outlets.
A lot. So, I mean, just saying, Best Western might be a good bet right there also.
Or most of the other hotels on International Drive,
yes,
including Surfside and Dockside.
Yeah, that might be the best bet. But if you're looking for absolute budget friendly, you might try that. You never mind. All right, go ahead.
So we, our first day was at the Walt Disney World Resort. Park Hopper, like I said, one day is not enough. After that, we went to Epic. After Epic, we did 2 days at Islands and Studios. And on July 4th, we went back to Epic for a non-busy, what was the name of that wrestler we saw there? Cody Rhodes.
What?
The wrestler we saw at Epic.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. Yes, we saw Cody Rhodes.
On Stardust Race.
Which is crazy because one of his alter egos as a wrestler was Stardust. Did you know that? His actual, so people...
But remember his dad was Goldust?
Yes. Yeah. And so he was Stardust. Mm-hmm. And so when I put that on our TikTok page, people was like, you wrote Stardust with Stardust. You wrote Stardust with Stardust. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why he got on it so much.
Yeah, he got on it quite a bit. And it was crazy that we raced Stardust on Stardust. Yeah. So that was awesome.
But what did you think of Disney?
Oh, okay. We're going right into it. So he wanted to ask me some questions.
So you're clearly a theme park fan, having been to Universal several times. But why did you wait so long to go to Disney?
It was a thing when I was little. I'm talking a little bit about my personal self. My parents promised me to take me to Disney when I was real little. I was like, oh, I want to go to Disney World. That's one of those things that little kids do. And so I wanted to go to Disney, and they promised to take me to Disney. But long story short, they weren't able to do it because of different reasons, maybe financial or whatever. But I was never able to go, so kind of held on to that until I was, and I just never really crossed my mind after a while. When you become a teenager and then an adult, you don't really think about going back to that childhood thing. And I really started getting more into coasters and thrills. And so that was actually my thing, going to Cinderella's castle or seeing Snow White.
But clearly, Disney is more than that.
I mean, I know it's more than that, but when my process is, I'm more of a thrill person. That's how I am. Yeah. And so I never the magic of the pixie dust and Tinkerbell and all that stuff never really caught on to me. Mm-hmm. And so I never really sought Disney as a place I really just wanted to go because of that. And so, I was more into Universal because it had you ride the movies. And remember, I was, into that. I'm a teenager seeing Back to the Future, seeing, The Mummy and going to those things. And that was more of my speed and doing things of writing the movies. So Universal became my place because I was not into the Cinderella and this and the other. And so, that's where, and, by the time I turned around, I'm sitting here, a full-fledged adult, didn't really even want to go to Disney that much. So, I mean, it was time for me to go, so I went.
But you would say things like, I don't like it.
I would say things because I did not like the idea of, Disney. I mean, remember I just explained that I'm not into the little.
But my thing is this: Disney, the parks are more than just the IPs. That's what I'm saying.
But people associate Disney with the
IPs. Yeah.
People associate. That's what you associate. You don't associate Disney with Tron and Marvel and all those things. You don't associate
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, you don't associate it with that. So you associate it with Beauty and the Beast,
Mickey
and
Mouse,
Mickey, and you want to see, and you're seeing it. Nothing can stop it now. That was annoying as crap to me. So
that's from Mickey and Minnie's.
So I mean, I wasn't into that, so it didn't make me want to go there. So that's where it came from.
So what were your expectations going in before you went?
I had to literally take out every amount of doubtful expectation that I had and just literally go in with an open mind. And I literally said in the video, I'm letting Will just take me everywhere. I just didn't really even fight anything. I didn't say where I wanted to go. I didn't even really research any of the rides that much. I knew some of them, but I really didn't. I wanted to look at this completely with, as a first-time person going there with no expectations, no thought as to what I wanted to do.
So the first park we went to was the Magic Kingdom. What was the first thing you noticed?
I noticed, of course, the Cinderella castle as you go through the
Well, how
ferry.
did we get to the Magic Kingdom?
How did we get to the Magic Kingdom?
But
The ferry boat.
Yeah, ferry boat.
Yeah, we went on the ferry boat, and so I saw the Magic Kingdom. I would have, the criticism that I had was I wish there was music as we, it used to be, he says it used to be music, but I wish there was music when we revealed the castle. If I could be honest, I thought from the way that Will was making the castle out to be, I thought it was going to be much bigger. And then I saw it. I was like, oh.
You used to see them at Disneyland.
I was like, oh, okay.
Disneyland looks like somebody's house.
Yeah. Is that smaller?
It's smaller. It's far smaller.
Well, this one was big.
Cinderella's castle at Disney World is big. The Magic Kingdom is big.
Yeah, the way you made it seem, I thought it was going to be like most of the island. You was like, the big reveal of this big, massive.
Well, so from the ferry, the first thing you see is a Contemporary, then you see Space Mountain, and then you see...
I didn't know. I didn't even know what was Space Mountain. I didn't...
It was that odd-looking building with a steeple-looking thing at the top.
I didn't know what...
Those are the iconic structures that you see as the big reveal. The Contemporary, Space Mountain, Cinderella's castle.
So when we went and... the first thing that I saw was that, but then also what I saw was the amount of happy and friendly workers that were there.
Endless.
It was just smiles upon, hi! Oh, even the people, it was crazy because even the people that were going the opposite way from the ferry, they were workers that picking up other people, hi! Hi!
They were waving.
I know, waving and smiling. How are you? Oh, my God. It was endless.
If y'all have never been to Disney, if Disney will not do anything else, they will train the hell out of their staff to be at the epitome of hospitality.
Of happy.
Of happy hospitality. Let me tell you.
That was another.
It's a little unnerving, isn't it?
That was a big thing that I noticed. But it was fun. It was nice. Again, no expectations. I was just there.
What are some of the standout attractions?
Tron was a standout attraction to me. I love the queue of Tron. That was very. I never seen any of the movies, but I know what it was about, kind of. But even if you didn't know, the going into the structure itself was really nice. I love seeing the
canopy.
Yeah, that little canopy. That was really kind of very futuristic. The interior, and I do have to say, looking back and thinking on it, it does have a better queue than Velocicoaster.
You want to know a secret? Have you heard about the infamous ride that took Disney 5 years to build?
Yeah, it was that.
That's
the one. Yeah,
and it's over in a minute.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it.
That is the infamous ride that took Disney 5 years to build and is over in a minute and a half.
Yes, and I love the pre-show. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Going in there, and the ride vehicles were very nice, and I really enjoyed it. I love that little video thing
Even
that
though
they
it's
gave.
short.
Even though it's short.
The length didn't annoy you?
The
Because
length.
it damn sure annoys everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, the thing was that it didn't annoy me as much because
Our wait was not that long.
Our wait was not that long, because remember, it was not that
Busy.
crowded.
And we did standby. We didn't have a lightning lane.
We did have a lightning lane
But it
for
was
that.
for the evening.
It was for the evening, but we didn't even need to use it.
No.
Because the
And
standby was...
They were nice enough to give us our money back for it.
Yes. And so the standby was actually pretty good. So I really didn't have that much, like, even though it was over in less than a minute, it was nice. And so that was a standout attraction.
You know the ride I wished we would have just waited on that I regret us passing, that I wanted you to experience? Haunted Mansion. The moving ceiling on, oh well.
Oh, next time. I did like Tiana's adventure. That was a really, really nice dark ride. I'm a music teacher. I love the music. Anything that has the music on there, and I just love seeing a Black Disney princess there and being a part of that, and seeing all the different dips and stuff. It was telling a story.
Some kid was crying behind us.
Oh yeah, it was kind of hard because the parents were traumatizing the kid. And it was like she really didn't want to.
She didn't want to get on the ride.
She didn't want to get on the ride. They're forcing her on the ride. I was like,
because they want to ride.
Yeah, they want to ride, but I was like, you traumatized this girl.
Do parents swap? They have that available at
Yeah,
Disney.
they do. I'm like, wow, it's a dark ride, meaning that it goes in the dark. And, sometimes some kids can't handle that.
However, that dark is not, it's not a scary type of
It's
dark.
not a scary type. It's just dark sometimes. But at the same time, it was a great ride. I loved it. Again, we didn't have to use lightning lane. It was on the queue. It was great.
Did we get on any rides that you were like, this is terrible?
I didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't. You didn't even let me finish the standout ones.
I'm sorry.
You gotta let me finish. All right. So that was Magic Kingdom. What else did we? Did we do Epcot? Then we went to Epcot. I did like Remy.
Remi's Ratatouille.
Oh my goodness, I loved that ride.
Remy is one of the great ones.
I mean, first of all, I love that IP. I wish they would do more with it. I love Ratatouille. Ratatouille is just a great movie in itself. I love how they made the cars independently move, and I just love that. I've never been on that kind of a ride before then, so I didn't even know the concept. I was like, wow. And I loved how they, made a story out of the ride, and the theming was amazing. I think out of all the places, Epcot was my favorite, and
it's most people.
yeah, it was just such a
favorite.
such a great place. The big standout one to me though was Guardians.
Yes,
That was a standout coaster.
that's like a top 20 something coaster.
Yeah, I have to rethink my top 25, which I really did already. I'm working on that video for y'all.
Because y'all like y'all ranking videos.
Yes, I'm getting my Dave's rankings, and that definitely is going to be a part of my top 25. I was surprised because I really don't like the IP of Guardians of the Galaxy. I never really liked it, but the ride itself was very, very much entertaining.
I thought it was superb.
It was
Well
awesome.
done.
We didn't get September like a lot of people said they liked.
So apparently there's 4 or 5 different songs
on there, and everybody says September is the best one.
The one, which one do we have?
Burn, baby, Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno, and it's like
I don't know the other ones.
A couple of other songs.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was hoping we was gonna get September, but we didn't.
There's 2 by Earth, Wind, and Fire. What's the one? Bum 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 bum.
September.
Bum. That's September.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Is that the beginning of September?
September. Don't.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's September.
Okay.
No, but I mean, again, with that ride, we didn't even use a lightning lane. There was no lightning lane. Standby, again, was not a long wait.
We did use lightning lane for that. For Guardians.
For Guardians?
Mm-hmm. We waited like 20 something. Remember, the cast member gave us extra lightning lanes.
Yeah, he gave us extra lightning lanes, but we didn't use it on Guardians.
We did. I thought we did.
We didn't use it on Guardians. So,
well, I know we didn't wait that long.
We didn't wait that long. It was good. So that was my standout ride. Of course, everybody's thinking that Rise of Resistance was going to be my absolute favorite. It was good. It was nice. Not my favorite dark ride. Let me go ahead and just say that now. Y'all can kill me in the comments if you want. It is not changing over here on this side. Maybe over there.
Guys, why don't y'all tell them?
No, y'all don't. You can tell me all.
Why don't you tell the people what your favorite, what he believes is more superior than Rise of the Resistance?
Themed period dark ride is the Battle at the Ministry
with all of its screens,
with all of whatever it is, with this queue of epic proportions. Yes, it is Battle of the Ministry, and I stand 10 toes on that.
My problem with Battle at the Ministry is that the queues are so grand and so epic that you get on the ride and it's kind of just like, it's good. That's it. Like, to me, why couldn't they make the ride match? Like, there's all of this technology out there and you made it into an elevator and then it worked so inconsistently that you had to remove the drop.
They didn't remove the drop.
It's dampened.
It's not. It's probably because
the drop on Rise of Resistance is a drop.
No, that wasn't a. That was. It was okay.
That's
it was
a drop.
No, it wasn't. But it was. It's a good coast. It's a good dark ride. It's a good dark ride.
It's the best dark ride.
No, it's a good dark ride. But again, 10 toes down, y'all can go ahead and get mad.
They're going to eat you up in this.
Y'all can try. Y'all can try. Ain't changing over here.
No way on God's green
You can go ahead, keyboard warriors.
So I think this. I think as far as the queues, they're comparable. But as far as a ride, Rise of the Resistance is head and shoulders above Battle at the Ministry. As far as a ride itself, remove the queues. I'm talking about the technology, the ride itself. If we just said the ride, Rise of the Resistance to me is up here, Battle at the Ministry is down here.
But again, the theming is a part of the ride. And like, if you take the theming out of, if you took the theming out of Rise of the Resistance, took all those things, all the bells and whistles that they had completely out,
You mean the part with where the ride
Everything.
vehicles are in the show building?
No, not even the show building. I'm talking
You
about
mean
the
the
ride.
pre-shows?
No, not the pre-shows. I'm talking about the ride itself. If you didn't have the Star Wars characters, you didn't have the people, you didn't have the animatronics, nothing. It was just a ride.
I'm saying remove the queues.
Oh, remove the queues.
and the
are
pre-shows.
you just talking about the queues and pre-shows? That's it.
Well, Battle of the Ministry doesn't even have a pre-show.
Yeah, it doesn't need the pre-show is the queue.
It should have a pre-show.
No. The pre-show is a queue. Okay, that whole thing is a whole pre-show. Okay,
It's okay.
It tells you absolutely everything you need to know. Okay,
It's
that
I don't
whole
know,
thing.
like having experienced Rise of the Resistance again, because it's been several years since I did it. And I loved it then. And I was always hesitant to say Battle of the Ministry was all that in a bag of chips because I remembered many different details of Rise of the Resistance. And I was like, that ride.
Don't care.
I was like, it's been a while since I've been on it, but I know
care.
for a fact that ride is not as good as the Rise of the Resistance. I mean, that you got the first pre-show with the hologram Rey. The second pre-show, you're in the ship that's shaking with the
It wasn't
animatronic.
really, okay, wait a second. They made it seem like hold on to something. Like I'm really gonna like shake. It wasn't even shaking.
You get out.
It was like I was like.
You get out of that. You have this grand reveal. I would have been more impressed if they had some of those stormtroopers animatronics and the heads were moving as you were moving and they were looking at you, but they just have dummies. So that's my biggest criticism with that grand reveal is I thought that they should have had animatronics or something. I don't know. I think it's just as far as a ride, I think Rise of the Resistance is a better attraction.
I think overall, Battle of the Ministry is. But
what do y'all think?
It was no, I don't even care. Look, that part I just don't care
because you know what they're gonna say.
They could go and scream till the cows come home, but this one right here is never changing.
I don't know. I think they could have done more with that ride, considering the amount of money they spent on it. I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like Universal spends so much money on their stuff, and it always sometimes like look at the stuff they spent $90 and $100 million on at studios. That VillainCon stuff, it's mid. So I don't know. But
next question.
Moving on. What didn't you like about Disney? Your Disney experience?
What didn't I like? Okay, so thinking about it, if I was to think about something I didn't like about the experience was the before coming to Disney. Mm-hmm. Planning for a Disney trip is intimidating. And if you're not a Disney adult or you're not well-versed in the Disney ecosystem, it is very intimidating when you when you try to plan a vacation with Disney. There's so many factors that you have to put if you're doing lightning lanes or the multi-pass lightning lane. Which park are you doing it in? Which e-tickets are you using? Can you use it on this day? Do you have to go wake up at 7 a.m. to go and get this lightning lane? Where do you have to have a plan of attack when you go to a Disney park. And as opposed to where it is with Universal, yes, you sometimes do have to have a little bit of a plan, but not as big of a plan as you would with Disney. Mm-hmm. It's a Universal, I mean. Mm-hmm. It's a little stressful. That's what there was even days where I kind of was just like, I was so stressed out. I didn't want to like deal with it. Yeah. It was that's the only hard part. When you get there and you're doing things, luckily we were there on a day that it was not as crowded as it could be. Yeah. And so it ended up being a pretty lucky time for me.
I mean, I've been at the Magic Kingdom where Main Street, you're shoulder to shoulder with people.
And we weren't at all with this one. This one was very comfortable. Mm-hmm. It was very nice. And I was thankful that was my first experience. Yeah. But I know it could have gone the other way.
Completely.
And that's the only thing I wish that Disney...
And they would have happily given you a refund.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that I wish that Disney would do a little bit better in is making things a little less confusing in how they do different park hoppers or multi-pass or lightning lanes or this and the other.
Or genie passes.
Yeah, or different passes. And
Yeah.
it's kind of trying to find your way through everything. And it's just, I understand why people usually get one of those travel planners.
Yeah.
Or a travel agent to literally just say, do everything.
Well, I've never used that for Disney.
Yeah, you've never used it
I've
because you
never
never had to. One, because you've been there a lot, so you know how to figure it
I've
out.
been to Disney technically more than Universal.
Right. So I, for a person that's very intimidated by it, they usually would maybe go with a travel agent or a travel person that knows this stuff, that could plan the stuff for them. But, do you necessarily always need that with Universal? No.
People do it.
People do it, but it's not as needed as it would be for Disney. So that's it.
Would you go back?
Yes. I would definitely.
What would you do differently?
I would want to definitely spend more than one day there because you can't get the full scope. But I would go there kind of with a less of a stressed mindset and just say I'm just prepare with very comfortable shoes to know that I might just be standing and basically just kind of enjoy more of the food and more of the atmosphere. I would love to do that more.
What type of tickets would you get?
I definitely want to still do Lightning Lanes. I don't know if I'll do the Premiere. Premiere is so expensive of Lightning Lane.
Well, Premiere is actually cheaper at the park you like. It's like $160 something.
Well, yeah, that one.
For Epcot.
Yeah, for Epcot. But for the other ones.
It's so weird. The park that we liked the most, the Lightning Lane Premiere is the cheapest for.
I don't know why.
Go figure. I don't know.
Because it's for adults. More, so people think that they think it's more for adults.
Epcot on paper has fewer attractions than it has more than Animal Kingdom, more than Hollywood Studios, but far less than the Magic Kingdom.
But Hollywood Studios Premiere passes more,
a lot more
than Epcot. So where's the logic?
I don't know. And it's more at Animal Kingdom as well. Epcot's is the cheapest. Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I know.
And it has one of the best attractions in the world.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And actually, too, well, I never rode Test Track yet.
Test Track's amazing. And you didn't do Frozen.
I did not
do Frozen. Frozen is a great attraction.
Is that Epcot?
Epcot,
yeah. Mm-hmm. I never saw that.
So it was on the other side of World Showcase. And it's in Norway.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
And
we stopped in France and the United Kingdom and Canada.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm more reason to go. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So from what you've heard about Animal Kingdom from others, do you want to check it out?
Others.
Okay, from me.
From him. It's been from him.
Do you still want to go to Animal
Kingdom? Yes, I do want to go to Animal Kingdom because I like the animals.
This is whack.
He thinks it's whack. I'm like, well.
So there's an attraction there that I've never done that I've heard is the Chef's Kiss, which is Flight of Passage. So I've done Expedition Everest. I've done Navi River Adventure. I've done, what's that boat ride they have there? I've done the
Avatar
safari ride. I've done the safari, which is great, but the animals always get in the way.
Is it not the one with what's the one with Avatar? The
Flight of Passage, which is too new for me. I've never experienced.
Oh,
but I've heard it's one of the best Disney rides of all time. So.
We'll see.
I guess it's worth it.
Exactly. I'm going to go to Animal Kingdom. Yay. Next question.
And we'll only be able to stay there for a half day because it's a half day park. Isn't that great? Was I a good guide for your first time at Disney?
Yes, you were. He drug me everywhere. He was like, we're going here. We're going here. And this is where we got to skip this one. We got to go here. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, let's go.
I regret, my biggest regret is not getting 2 days of park hopper instead of one.
Yeah.
Because in all actuality, our hotel was cheap enough where we could have added another day to really have experienced the Walt Disney World Resort. So yeah, that was our trip. After that, we went to Epic.
Epic.
We had express passes for that Wednesday. Wednesday was a little busier than 4th of July.
4th of July, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That was before 4th of July.
Wednesday.
A random Wednesday was more busy than the actual 4th of July.
Yeah, go figure.
What?
After that, like I said, we went to Islands and Studios. We had a great time there, and we were back at Epic on the 4th.
Yes.
So
you will see the vlogs because
I'm working on them.
We're working on the vlogs.
But the trip overall was amazing.
Amazing trip.
Now to some hot takes.
Oh, thank you for listening and viewing our Thrill Seeking Teachers channel. And we work hard, guys. You know we do. We're not only teachers, but
for yourself.
Look, we work hard. But if you know that teachers are thrill seekers and we work hard, don't you want to help buy us a cup of coffee? We have a thing that can help you help us buy a cup of coffee. It's buymeacoffee.com/thrill-seeking-teachers. You can donate or tip us anything you would like just to help keep the things that we love going. Isn't that great? Wouldn't they love to just give us a cup of coffee?
Decaf.
So go to our website, buymeacoffee.com/thrill-seeking-teachers. And now, back to the show.
Welcome to the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast.
All right, so we're going to do a new segment. Well, not a new segment, but basically our old segment of Hot Takes. Get some music. Bow. And for today's hot takes for our coaster enthusiasts out there, we're going to take some of your comments and we're going to talk about some of your hot takes. Instead of ours, we're going to just talk about yours. And so we actually put a question on our YouTube forum community. Thank you, community, for helping us out with that.
So why don't you read one of the first ones?
Well, I'm about to read it. Jeez. All right. So.
Because were you about to really read the question over?
No, I'm not going to read the question. I was just letting people know about our community.
Oh.
So look how he talks to me. All right. So, all right. We got our first comment from Cult3434-J2Z.
These YouTube names.
I know, these YouTube names, but...
I mean, sometimes it gives you what it gives you.
Exactly. So he had a hot take. Air Force One will not be located. It'll soon be scrapped.
It says Air Force One will not be relocated. You said be located.
I thought it said, I said relocated.
Oh.
All right, relocated, whatever. It'll be soon be scrapped. Will it be scrapped? I don't know.
Most likely.
I hope not. There's a lot of people that want it to go to different...
Because you need land, you need infrastructure, you need money, and a lot of these parks...
Don't have it.
Well, not even that. You know, it's not... Last minute is not something that's typical of the industry. And as last minute is not something that the industry typically does.
But
and
that would really...
They plan their investments years in advance, especially roller coasters... Sometimes 6, 7, 8 years in advance, typically 5.
That's what really angers me about this whole situation is that I think they knew. FunSpot, the people and the executives, they don't just come to these conclusions lightly. They don't come and say, oh, yeah, we're just going to close in a couple of months. All right, bye. I think they knew that the writing was on the wall and they could have, done not preventative measures, but okay, our star attraction, let's see who would like to buy it from the industry kind of thing, or sell it like that.
Who says they didn't?
This announcement kind of came very, very suddenly, and I think
that doesn't mean that we only know what we know. We don't know what they did on the back end. Who says they did?
I don't think they did.
Who says they didn't? Like, we only know what they give us, the information that they give us.
I don't think they
could
did.
have. I mean, the only thing we do know is that the bank now owns the assets, and the bank decided to close everything. And now it's up to the bank as to whether or not they want to recoup their funds, however they want to do it. And they're going to do what a bank's going to do.
But I don't think they did that. So that is from that user. So thank you. Next one.
The real BGT Yapper said, these are my hot takes too. No, but I'm going to read the one under that.
Wait.
It says K. Carson Matt 445. He said, if more enthusiasts experienced the golden standard operations of Disney, Universal, and Europa Park, they would be far less willing to be apologists for the crap they put up with at their regional parks, many of which are international destinations in their own right. Hello, Cedar Point. I go to Europa Park annually because my wife's family is from Germany. Must be nice.
I know. I wish. I want to go to Europa Park.
And it's funny, I've been to Germany 3 times, and I've only been to Heide Park there. So I agree with this statement. I think it's very valid.
It is.
I mean, it's no argument that Disney and Universal has a lot more money than your average regional park, even if that regional park is a destination that gets 4 to 5 million visitors. But I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is to that. I just think that I don't know if a lot of the smaller businesses in the industry, like Six Flags and United Parks, understand how overall experience is impactful. And what creates the overall experience is people. You have to have people to run your business, and they're not willing to have people. They're not willing to hire people, or they're not willing to pay people what they're worth, so they go elsewhere.
I think it starts with your staff and how you treat your staff.
Well, they're operating from a business model they created.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it really starts with. But I think what this user, thank you for the comment, is saying is that once you experience Universal and Disney, their standard and what they offer is so hard. Even when we actually did, when we went on our trip and we went to Universal and Disney and experienced all of that. And then the next day going to Carowinds. And then the next day after that going to King's Dominion. It's like you're coming from that mindset of Disney and Universal, and then you're just like, oh, okay.
I still think Disney is at the pinnacle.
Yeah.
100%. They're at the pinnacle.
I think Universal, of course. I mean, Disney and Universal, for me, are the pinnacles, period, for me.
Disney, the gold standard. Universal right under that. Then there's everybody else.
I mean, for me, it's always Disney and Universal is the same kind of for me. But I just think that his point is extremely valid. We have the Disney and Universal blues when we left. Yeah. And then we went to Carowinds and everything was good. It was just good. It just
wasn't as good.
It wasn't as good. And so it's just kind of hard.
I mean, but you got to cater your expectations to where you are. So,
yeah, that's what he always says. It's hard to do.
It's hard to do. It's hard to accept sometimes. But you got to.
All right, so our next comment is from River Runner 80. Okay.
You missed one.
Did I miss? No.
Colt 3434-J2Z.
Yeah, I already did that. I just did that one. Oh, he did another one, too.
You didn't read that.
Oh,
it says, maybe I'm biased because...
No.
It says, maybe I'm biased because I live in Florida, but Florida is way better for coasters than Ohio. We have Disney, Universal... Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld, and the 2 fun spots, which do have good coasters. Ohio just has Kings Island and Cedar Point. Since seeing your Disney video, as a Universal annual pass holder and fanboy myself, the more I go to Disney, the more I find myself saying, why don't they have this at Universal? Universal still has some catching up to do. Remember, Disney had a 19-year head start in Florida. He also said over-the-shoulder restraints need to go. And United Parks as a whole is the equivalent of putting lipstick on a pig, quote unquote. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
to
a lot.
unpack.
All right. So,
What do you think about that one?
I mean, United Parks is kind of
Well, it's a
hard.
pig.
No, it's not a pig. I mean,
They don't suck
it's,
completely.
I mean, it's hard to put.
It's hard to put.
It's hard to put, but I don't know what to say about United Parks. It's disappointing. And they could do better because they have such a great, a great land, spacing. Their theming is good. It's just not operated well. And it's again, all starts with the workers and how you treat the workers and staff. And what are you willing to pay? What are you willing to do in order for your park to work?
I want to go back to the thing he says, the more I go to Disney, the more I find my son, why don't they do that at Universal? One of the things that Disney's been doing for several years that Universal does not do is Bluetooth beacons on their rides. If you have your phone in your pocket and you keep the Bluetooth on, they've been doing this since before COVID. It'll actually track you throughout the course of the ride and send your phone through the app, the pictures and video of your experience on the ride directly to the Disney app. For the most part, it works. I mean, we did have some minor issues with it throughout our trip, but like considering they have it, where Universal just started testing on-ride video like a couple of weeks ago. So that's one of those things. And another thing that they do really well is mobile purchasing. You can actually, if you're in a shop, using the Disney app, you can scan what you want to buy it on your phone, and then as you walk out, they scan this little thing on your phone and you can request a bag. They've been doing that for years too. So I don't know. It's little things like that probably makes the person say, why don't they do this at Universal? But I get that.
All right. So we have another one, River Runner 80. My hot takes, Maverick. Maverick is the best ride at Cedar Point. Don't agree with that, but it's a great ride there. Next one, whoever says Dollywood is the best theme park in the U.S. really is stretching it. It's not even close. It isn't, but it is a good park. I like it, but it is kind of a stretch. Yeah. Number 3, Busch Gardens Tampa is better than Animal Kingdom.
Not at all.
It's kind of hard to say. If you're a coaster enthusiast, if you're into just thrills and the coasters, when it's working, when all the rides are working, yeah, Tampa would be very good.
I agree with that, but Tampa doesn't have all their coasters.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
if you look from the lens of going to the park, I mean, Animal Kingdom does not have as much to do as Busch Gardens Tampa, clearly, but everything Animal Kingdom does have is amazing. The animal exhibits are clean, they're breathtaking. The vehicles that you ride and are fantastic ride vehicles. The rides that Animal Kingdom does have, which are not a lot, are some of the best in the world. Flight of Passage, Expedition Everest. So, I mean, it's what you're looking for. I mean, if you want a whole bunch of rides and stuff, Animal Kingdom is not that place for you.
Right. So going, because he had like 10 hot takes.
Yeah.
All right. So the coasters at Magic Mountain cover up the fact that there is a horrible park.
True.
Really?
That park is whack.
Magic Mountain?
Yes.
Really?
They don't even have a nice front entrance.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought Magic Mountain was pretty good.
Not at all.
Really? Okay.
It's not even nicer than Great.
It's
not even nicer than Great Adventure.
I liked it. It was, except for the hill. That was the one thing.
They had roller coasters in a parking lot. That one Scream that we didn't get on. No.
Anyway, all right. The only reason why Hershey Park is so crowded is because other parks in Pennsylvania are mid or bad.
Yep. I disagree with that.
I disagree, but I mean,
Kennywood is good. Knoebels is good. Dorney's people poop on Dorney's, but it lives in the shadow of Hershey and Great Adventure.
All right. The best roller coaster will always be better than the best dark ride.
I don't know. It's some fabulous, it's some world-class dark rides.
There's some good dark rides, but I mean, if you're a coaster enthusiast, that is true. I mean, there's nothing like a great ass coaster. That's just a preference. All right, Six Flags is in better shape than United Parks. Yeah,
I think it is.
It is. Since all the comments are Disney and Universal, I think Disney parks are better overall, but I think Universal blends thrill and theme park better. I do believe the arrival of Epic Universe is the great equalizer Universal has been looking for and needing to compete with Disney.
I agree.
Yes, definitely agree. Number 9, B&M is mid. I don't know.
I mean, B&M has some bangers.
I mean, Fury, when it's
Top
running.
2 Flying Dinosaurs.
Yeah. I mean, B&M could be
B&M
great.
has some bangers.
Yeah. Silver Dollar City is underwhelming.
Disagree. Love that part.
Love it. But if you're just like a thrill seeker, if you're looking for just the coasters and this and then, yeah, okay, fine. But I mean, just the theming and everything is so great. I love it.
Yeah. I have a short hot take. This is from Mr. Chris Liddell.
Okay.
Your hot takes are true takes, LMAO. But my hot takes are that Steel Vengeance doesn't hit my top 10, although it is fun. And Mid-Lossicoaster is as I named it. It's mid until the end. Chris.
No, blasphemy. Don't do that.
Chris.
Blasphemy.
Mr. Liddell. Say it ain't so.
Wait, hold up. Velocicoaster
is
constantly in my top 5. Is always going to be...
He said Mid-Lossicoaster.
No, Mid-Lossicoaster. Yeah, it is not
That's
freaking
good.
mid. I totally disagree with that.
That's a good one.
All right, so... Wait, is it my turn? Okay, is that the one charge? Okay. Did you do the one that says charge 20?
No.
Oh, okay, charged 20. I really enjoy your podcast.
Thank you.
Thanks. Here are some hot takes. Disney is better than Universal. In my opinion, this is a hot take in the coaster community, though not a hot take in general. Disney is better than Universal for the coaster community?
No, not for the coaster community, no.
I mean, but for the theming, maybe. Maybe?
So for me, for overall experience.
Yeah, because you've been to it more than I am.
I've been to Disney more than Universal. And I love Universal and I love Disney. I think I love them equally, but I will say that from the very youngest person in the family to the very oldest person in the family, Disney has a lot more for everybody than Universal does.
For right now.
So for now. So, but I do think that Epic Universe is the great equalizer that
right now,
Universal has needed to kind of come from under Disney's shadow, because it's a big shadow.
Yeah.
And they're slowly but surely, like, Epic is that park where every single part of the park you go into is immersive and themed.
Yeah.
Even at the Magic Kingdom, they don't got that, because you're walking through some parts and you're like, what does this have to do with anything I'm in?
Yeah.
So
it's just the continuity of everything.
But the Magic Kingdom is also 56 years old.
Yeah. So. I mean, it's kind of hard to compete with, but I don't know.
I think for overall experience.
Overall?
Yes.
Disney.
Yes,
Disney.
Yes.
I mean, he's been to it more than I have. I mean, this is only my first time. I'm going to be going to the second time soon. Mm-hmm. Yes, but
you'll even encounter. You'll even the amount of times that you encounter a cast member at Disney where you're like, wow, that cast member rubbed me the wrong way. It's like once every 10 years.
That's because they scare their cast. They scare their cast members into you better smile.
They don't play.
They don't.
Disney standards are
scary
high. So I remember when I worked for Marriott and I was going through someone's resume and I saw Disney, I was like, oh, she's hired. And she ended up being the best person that I ever had on my team. So their expectations are scary high.
Yeah. So, okay, next one is King Ka is better than El Toro. I don't know. Kingda Ka was better than El Toro. Did you like Kingda Ka?
No.
Okay, Kingda Ka for me, it was like the nostalgia of it. It was like I conquered the mountain. So yeah, it was at that time.
That
It was better.
Airtime Hill didn't even have airtime.
I don't care. It was great. Okay, so it was nostalgic. So next one is Nitro is better than Diamondback. Disagree.
Disagree.
Absolutely disagree. But I do love Nitro.
I can have a full-blown conversation on Nitro, and I've had full-blown conversations.
No, you didn't. Great Adventure with Kingda Ka is better than King's Island. No. No. King's Island is great.
King's Island is great. I
It's
think
just
it's more
great.
complete.
It is. All right. I have the Smoky Mountain Alpine Coaster in my top 10 out of 112 above Orion.
Well, damn.
Okay. Okay. That's
You got
great.
an Alpine coaster over Orion. Well, damn.
Okay. Guardians is my top 10. Way above rides like Hulk and Hagrid's.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see
And
that.
Guardians, I wasn't a believer of Guardians until I actually wrote it.
Yeah.
It took me actually writing it to be like, oh my God, yeah, this is
Guardians
great.
is that girl.
It is.
It's one of the best. It's probably the best family thrill coaster in the country.
Yeah, it was great. Next one.
So this one is from Oliver PPS46. Hey, Oliver.
Hey, Oliver.
So I might have a couple I might agree with the other poster. Removing my coaster enthusiast hat, I do believe that Disney overall is a better experience than Universal as well.
Okay.
He also said B&M is very vanilla. He said all of the influencers currently in Texas are glazing over a ride they've already experienced at other parks with Tormenta.
I think it's kind of hard for us. I mean, a dive coaster is a dive coaster, but this one, from what we're hearing in the coaster community, is that it's one of those things that you have to experience in order to understand. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't want to say
it's probably going to be good.
I don't want
like
to say
dives.
Well, look, at first you hated dives until I pointed it out that you like them.
And I remember that I do like them. He said RMC is not as good as people say it is. It's awfully repetitive. It is repetitive, but it's fire.
But it's fire. The repetitive is so fire.
Yeah. Parks abroad overall are better than the parks in the U.S. minus Disney and Universal. I will say that I've been to several parks abroad. I think they focus more on theming. What's that one in France? I remember it's been 20 years since I've been to this park, but it was called Puy de Fou or something like that. Puy de Foy or something like
Pitiful.
No, it's a theme park with no rides. It's all like walk through. It's the most crazy thing I've ever experienced.
It's just walk through.
I'm explaining it poorly. I'll show it to you on YouTube. But I remember going to it, and I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's like all of these walk-through experience. It's a huge destination. And I didn't know it was a destination until I was
good?
there. It was fantastic.
But there's no rides?
No conventional rides. But it's a theme park.
That's crazy.
But
in France.
It's in France. Mm-hmm. Millennium Force is the most overrated coaster I've ever been on. I agree.
He does not like
it.
He doesn't like Millennium Force. So if you like Millennium Force,
the first
please
drop,
don't talk to him.
It's Millennium Force.
Please don't talk to him.
Millennium Force.
He's overly says what he doesn't like about
the worst of the gigas. Canada's Wonderland is a better amusement park than Cedar Point as far as overall guest experience. I can see that.
Oh, that's like cursing. You can't say that. That's like cursing.
Last time we were at Canada's Wonderland, I was like, I think I like this more than Cedar Point.
Even though because it has the flat rides.
Cedar Point has better food.
I think it has flat, but I think because of the flat rides, everybody's like, it has a lot of roller coasters, but it has many more flat rides.
It has a lot. I think it has a lot more. Cedar Point needs some more flats. Y'all need some more flats.
No, I don't think they need more flats. I hate flats.
I think after the success of Phantom Theater, I feel like every amusement park, if they can afford one, needs a solid dark ride.
If they can afford one.
Your turn.
Oh, okay. Did you do the one with Walt Winston 34.
Hi, Walt.
Hi, Walt Winston 34. My hot take. Twisted Colossus is the best RMC.
When it's dueling.
Twisted Colossus.
When it's dueling.
Thank you. I've been waiting for somebody to say this because in the Costa community, everybody gets mad because, if it's not
when
dueling.
We were there, we got several. It did duel once.
No, it doesn't matter if it duels or not. The fact that you could get two completely different layouts of RMC in one ride does it for me. Like, you get completely...
It's near the bottom of my list.
No, it is... it's up there in my list. It's in my top 10. But I love that. Thank you for that. Knott's Berry Farm is better than Disneyland Park?
That's not a hot take because I've heard people say that before.
I've never been to Knott's.
I've been to Disneyland and I've never been to Knott's.
I never... how's Disneyland?
Disneyland...
Is it?
So I've heard people say...
Do they have that Mickey Mouse riding? Nothing can stop it now.
Disneyland is the most stacked of all the... It has like 50-something rides in there. People call it a very nice Six Flags. Like Disneyland Park is stacked. So I get the comparison of why people say it's like that's like when people try to compare Disneyland and Disney World, people say that's Six Flags Park. They throw tons of shade because it's just ride after ride and it's like
they don't
no
like
real space in between.
No theming?
Oh, it's themed. It's Disney. It's Disney. It's just like there's one ride. Okay, then there's another one. Oh, you look. Oh, there's another one. There's the mountain. There's the cruise over there. Though? There's the Jungle Cruise. Oh, then you look. Oh, I don't have to walk forward because here's Haunted Mansion. Oh, well, damn, right next to that is Winnie the Pooh.
Isn't that a good thing though?
Not for Disney. Not for Disney people.
Why? Because you want to walk all over the place.
They want to feel the feels and not having rides like people. I've literally heard people say, "Oh, that's Six Flags Park, Disneyland." I don't like that.
I like that because like, wouldn't you want to just like not have to walk all over the place? Because when I went to Disney, you have to walk
huge.
It's huge. You have to walk all over the place just to find a ride. If the rides are right there, I thought that would be nice.
Disneyland is classic Disney. I like the fact that the rides are so
right
close.
There.
But people that frequent Disney World, they go there and they're like, "What is this, honey?"
Oh, that's
white refrigerator. I literally saw a TikTok.
That's mean.
Where someone that usually goes
there's it's a white refrigerator.
They did that with Disneyland with the Mickey ears, and they were like looking around like,
the ghetto.
I get it. Like having gone to Disneyland, it is off-putting. But Knott's is on my bucket list.
Okay, so Knott's is better than Disneyland, I guess. All right, Project Purple will be better than King Ka. I mean,
I think so.
Yeah, on paper, it's gonna be better. Now, the ride-up time, I don't know.
It's probably going to be the same.
I expressed my worries with Will about that because it's
going to be down tremendously.
That's my only biggest worry.
And it's mock.
Woo. And that's going to be expensive for Six Flags to upkeep.
Yeah.
Next one, Universal Hollywood is better than Universal Florida.
I've never been to Universal Hollywood.
I've never been to Universal Hollywood.
But I've seen vlogs from Hollywood, and I like the front entrance a lot more because they have that red carpet. How do y'all keep that clean? Everyone walking down that red carpet?
It must be shampooed weekly.
And they have the Universal arch is white and beautiful, but they're changing the one to Florida to white too.
So it's got to be. All right, next one. Lagoon is not worth the ticket price.
I 100% agree.
Never been there. I would love to. I would love to go. Isn't this in Iowa?
No, it's outside of Salt Lake City.
Oh.
It's in Utah.
Oh, no. Dollywood is highly overrated.
No, I think it's perfectly rated.
I love Dollywood, especially their cinnamon bread. All right. People say Kings Island is better than Cedar Point. Not because of the coasters. That's clearly not the case. Shade. They say that because it runs far better.
It's run far better.
You know what I meant. All right.
It is run better.
It is run better. I mean, that is a true take. Knott's is probably the most underrated theme park in North America.
We'll see. I'm excited to go.
I never. I heard that a lot of people say that it is.
I want to see how the hell they fit 6 million people in a park that's under 100 acres. That's what I'm curious to see.
That must be crowded.
How are all y'all? It must open all the time. So I mean,
Yeah, that might
those
be
numbers are spread
throughout
the year. But like,
do you think Cedar Point will have those same numbers if not
it was
if
open?
it was open all year?
I don't know because the weather gets so harsh. The weather gets so harsh and like...
Especially because it's the water.
Yeah, and the winters up there are brutal, so I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Knott's has more of a better weather for that, for them to be open all year.
Southern California doesn't rain. It rains very little.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay, so next one. Did you read the one from Adam Film 7158?
No.
Okay, let's read his. Banshee is the best B&M invert.
I agree.
Woo! Yes, thank you for agreeing because we love Banshee. And several times on our vlogs, we have always said Banshee.
We will fight for Banshee.
We will fight for Banshee. Banshee is that girl. Do not go on there on a full stomach. You will hold up the line because you're going to vomit. All right. The voyage is over. Don't.
Adam, don't do that.
No.
Adam.
First of all, stop.
Adam, don't do that.
First of all,
Stop.
Those are fighting words.
Adam, we about to find you.
Like, voyage? Are you kidding me? One, in the daytime, it is the best freaking ride.
It's crazy during the day.
At night? Tremless?
Whoa.
I've never heard Will scream so much
and you'll never hear it again.
So loud. That is crazy. Okay, so Gemini is better than Magnum.
Nope. No.
Okay,
Magnum,
Gemini.
I love me some Magnum.
Gemini is at Cedar Point, right?
Yeah.
It's that wooden.
No, it's their hybrid aero coaster that is down every single time we go.
Yes. So I never really rode it.
No, we've been on it the first time we went. And
we did?
You said you never want to ride it again.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess.
But I love Magnum. I'm like I'm a Magnum glazer.
I
the
don't
airtime is so unique.
That your knees hurt because every time it just knocks you around, and it's just
read the last one.
Oh, where's the last one? No,
number 5.
We didn't do number 4.
Oh yeah, number 4.
Florida is the best state for roller coasters.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Busch Gardens Williamsburg should buy Air Force One.
Yeah, but they won't. But I think an RMC at that
Busch
park would be incredible. You know, and it's funny because in the surveys they sent us, one of the coasters that they showed was a hyper hybrid in one of the surveys. A hyper hybrid, so a 200-foot hybrid. They showed that in the survey. They showed a mock spinner. And the survey. They showed a multi-launch. They showed some sort of weird dark ride and some. It was like 5 things, and I picked the
multi-spinner, the spinner.
I picked the mock extreme spinner.
They're not gonna get that. I'm sorry.
I know, but
they're not gonna get that.
Was that the last one?
I think that was my last one. Do you have any more?
Not that I.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Do you think that we should actually do this every time we have a podcast?
I like the hot takes because I'd rather hear y'all's hot takes than our own.
I know.
Sometimes it's hard for us to. Now I do have a hot take recently that I read on Reddit.
She's on Reddit all the time.
I'm on Reddit a lot. So currently, as you all know, as we already talked about, Fury is currently down, and the park apologists are coming out in droves. Now, here's my thing. When Velocicoaster recently went down, it was down for an unplanned maintenance, but after 2 days, they updated the website and said the ride will be up. It's currently down, but will be back on such and such date. they know when they've ordered parts. They know how long it's going to take to get there. They know how long it's going to take to do the repair typically. So why can't other parks do the same thing Disney and Universal do?
Money.
Not only put that it's closed, but put an ETA for when the attraction is going to open. The transparency is appreciated by so many different people. Do these lesser parks think that they're not going to, if Carowinds put their ferries closed, no one's going to, well, probably no one will come.
Money.
So they might lose money.
No, I'm saying that they could do these updates because they know that their maintenance people is like going to be on it. They're going to be working overnight. They're going to be...
Because they do have overnight maintenance.
They're going to be like, they know exactly when it's going to come. They know those,
if they already don't have the part.
Yeah, they will already have things in place. I think, again, when you have happy workers and you pay the workers enough and they really want to work for you, you're gonna get better results, period, overall on everything. And I think regional parks right now, they're feeling the pinch. They're feeling it really badly.
Unless you're Knott's Berry Farm.
Unless you're Knott's Berry Farm, and you're just a well-oiled machine then.
Yeah.
So it's like, but they're feeling the pinch. It sucks because we were there and we broke Fury. So no,
we broke Fury.
We broke Fury the day before it actually broke.
The day we were coming back home and went down around 12 noon.
So yeah, well,
sorry.
Oh well. So, I mean, I think that the hot take is very valid. I think there's people that's going to be upset because people come from all over just to ride Fury.
Yeah.
And, that's how you market it. You market it as the e-ticket attraction, and you better be able to hold it up as an e-ticket attraction.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying to you, Six Flags Great Adventure, that's about to get Project Purple.
I think that ride is going to be, I'm so excited to ride. I think of all of the rides that I've seen, that's the one that I'm most excited to ride.
We're excited to ride it, but when we go to ride it, is it going to be up?
We're probably going to wait at least 4 hours.
Or is it going to be down for maintenance? I mean...
I think the thing is to wait. I'm not going to go opening day. That's damn sure. If we're we're on the media invite for creators, so we probably will get an invite. I'm gonna go. I will go.
To do what? To
film. I will go.
Just to look at it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not to ride, because that ain't happening.
What if we get stuck upside down?
No, I'm not doing it.
On the zero G stall, the longest zero G stall in the world, and it's launching this whoop, and you, ooh, could you imagine? I don't think physics would let that happen.
I don't think physics. No, once it launches, it's magnetic, right?
But isn't there a point? But I mean, it has to send power through the LSMs. But
it might do a rollback.
It can't.
It might do a rollback.
Yeah, it might just do a rollback slowly.
Everybody was like, and that would be crazy. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want that. But my hot take is I don't like our community gatekeeping. I'm tired of our community telling people who is a coaster enthusiast and who is not based off of arbitrary definitions.
Well, you should like what you do. Can I give you a prime example? I was fighting someone today on Facebook because
he's always fighting somebody.
Someone made a comment about Kumba being rough. And then someone else came back and was like, it's not rough. And he was like, well, how are you to tell me what my experience was?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if it was rough to me, it was rough to me. Just because it's not rough for you doesn't mean it's not rough for me.
And I think people...
And then he was like, well, you got to learn how to ride. Why the should someone learn how to ride? Why do you have to adjust your body to ride a ride that should just be hopefully designed well?
Well, I think the problem is that especially people in our community, we tend to always think that we are the professors, we are the magna cum laude of every coaster, and we make coasters. This is how
We designed them
we
ourselves.
designed them ourselves. We put the nuts and bolts into the
We
steel.
torqued them.
We did everything. We have built the LSMs. We are the ones that have done all the research of everything.
I hung the zero-G style up on Project Kirk with my damn stuff.
And sometimes we do that, and especially it gatekeeps other people from wanting to even be a part of the community. And I think we as coaster enthusiasts should feel a sense of responsibility to be more inclusive of people having different opinions and people saying that, hey, I like coasters. Maybe I might not like the same coasters you do, but that does not make me no less of a coaster enthusiast than you are.
Yeah. You would think.
I just think, when we
Or
look at
just because I rode 40, I've ridden a lot more. I've been on a lot more than 40 coasters, but my 40 coasters, I'm lesser of an enthusiast than you because I've been on 40 and you've been on 400.
yeah, it's kind of
Don't do that.
They kind of put this.
If I just go to my local regional park, if that's all I can afford and just go there
Yeah.
every single day during the season, and I marathon Pantherian, okay, so what? I'm still
you're
an
a coaster.
enthusiast.
You're still an enthusiast. And I think sometimes we, especially in the comments, especially in what we do, we kind of make it seem like we are the tellers of who is a coaster enthusiast and who is not. So sometimes we just need to be a lot more inclusive, and
Well, sometimes we just need to shut the
well,
and let people do their thing.
we tend to be very much keyboard warriors instead of our swords, we use our keyboards.
I'm sorry I'm cussing. I so fervently agree
Yeah.
with what Dave is saying. The gatekeeping needs to stop.
Yeah.
And it starts with you.
Dun, 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 the more you know.
So guys,
Wait, I think, that is our show.
that's the show.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I thought we had something else. All right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for being a part of the Thrill Seeking Teachers Gang.
Signing out.
Signing out. Love ya. Oh, okay. Ready? Today's coaster lead story. We need to talk shit.
Thank you for listening to the Thrill Seeking Teachers Podcast. Don't forget to like, and comment on all platforms.
Thank you so much for listening to another Thrill Seeking Teachers podcast.
And please stay tuned in a couple of weeks for our next podcast. Also, keep your eyes peeled for our Thrill Seeking Teachers vlogs as we have a couple of new ones coming. Thank you.
Woo!